Sharif Cooper is the biggest steal in this year's NBA draft. 100%. Amazing finisher, amazing playmaker. His jump shot isn't that good, but honestly, that don't even matter. Averaged 20 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds for Auburn, and got selected with the 48th draft pick to the Atlanta Hawks. He is a point guard, though, and most likely he's going to be on the bench with stat, which it honestly sucks. If you watch this guy's highlights, he's really good. He's really good. This dude looks like a top 10, top 20 draft pick in the NBA. I'm not sure how he fell so... I don't know how he went to 4. I honestly, what? I don't know how he was the 48th draft pick. Can someone please tell me in the comments down below? It does not make any sense. This dude is really good. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. But anyways, let's talk about Sharif Cooper, because they're probably going to have him on the bench, which, it doesn't matter. For the Atlanta Hawks now, they got a lot of star talent. They got a lot of players that could potentially set them up to become a really good team. They could possibly become a championship contender team going down in the future, because they have a lot of young players on that team that can eventually start to contribute. So Sharif Cooper being on that team, like I said, I don't think he's going to start next year, but in the years coming down the road, he could potentially do that. And having a backcourt of Trae Young and Sharif Cooper, just by watching this dude's highlights, that is going to be very good. And in this year's NBA draft, there was a lot of players that are going to be steals, because some of these players should have got picked early, like Book Knight and a lot of other players. I'm not sure what really happened in this NBA draft. A lot of surprises, especially with Sharif Cooper. I didn't expect him to be the 48th draft pick. And for the Atlanta Hawks now, they're going to have Sharif Cooper. They're going to have Cam Reddish. They're going to have John Collins. They're going to have all these players that can potentially help them go back into the playoffs, which I think they will. And I think the Atlanta Hawks are going to shock some people next year, especially with Sharif Cooper. Who knows? He might win 6th Man of the Year. He might be a type of player that can automatically contribute to the team, because this guy, it looks extremely good based off of what I'm seeing. And he looks like a player that, has high IQ, can get to the basket, can finish. He kind of honestly reminds me of Trae Young. I'm not gonna lie, but he doesn't shoot that good as Trae Young, and that might have been maybe a lot of the that might be some of the flaws that they saw. He's not that good. He's not that good of a defender, and he can't shoot that well. So that's probably why. That's not probably why. I don't want to say probably, because this guy shouldn't have been a 48th draft pick. But Sharif Cooper, amazing player, going to be for the Atlanta Hawks. You Hawks fans should be happy about this pick. Honestly, as a 76ers fan, I kind of felt like we should have picked Sharif Cooper at number 28, but they didn't want to do that. 76ers could have, they kind of need a point guard right now, since Ben Simmons might get traded or whatnot, or whatever. But like I said, Sharif Cooper, Atlanta Hawks, you guys should be happy. Let's really see what happens next year. This dude could be potentially a 6th Man of the Year. You know what I'm saying? He could be really good. He could shock people. 20 points per game, 8 assists. How did this what? There's players that are averaging 10 points a game, 9 points a game, even lesser than that were like the 30th pick. So I'm not sure what the NBA scouts were doing right here. Maybe they didn't notice he was even on the board. I honestly don't know. But with that being said, that's gonna wrap up things for this video. I just want to quickly talk about Sharif Cooper. You guys should expect him to do something big next year, because this guy's a good player. But with that being said, do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Just to Arch, and I'm out.